At Kent Middle School, there are 104 students in the band and 80 students in the choir. What percent of the number of students in the choir is the number of students in the band? Now you'll notice that our wording is a little bit different on this one than in our previous one. So instead of using the word of, we've now switched into the is. So this is going to change our whole and part just a tad bit. All right, let's go ahead and write down what we know. We know we're going to use our part equals percent times whole. Let's write down what we know about the choir and the band. So we know there are 104 students in the band, so 104, and 80 students in the choir. So as we read this, what percent of the number of students in the choir is the number of students in the band? We need to identify our whole. And since the big thing we're talking about is our choir, so how much of this, or how much is this of this? Our number of students in the choir becomes our whole, and the number of students in the band becomes our part. So choir is whole, and our band is part. So now let's put in our numbers. So our part is 104% times our whole of 80. Use our multiplicative inverse. And let's multiply. So 104 over 80 is equal to our percent. When we divide this out, we get 1.3. We need to change this into a percent, so times by 100, and we get 130%.